Uganda is assembling troops ready to take up positions in eastern DR Congo. Over 700 soldiers will be stationed south of the city of Beni in the North Kivu province.
We have already sent an advance party which is already in Goma to harmonize a few things with the KDF, Kenya Defense Forces, which is already there, and other administrative arrangements. Our troops are ready. We are just handling a few administrative things, and soon we shall be in DRC.
Ugandan troops will make up part of the East African regional forces that will be fighting alongside DR Congo forces and the UN peacekeepers. Kenyan troops were the first to deploy and are stationed in Goma, while the DRC has rejected suggestions that Rwanda takes part over allegations it backs the M23 rebels, but Rwanda denies the claims. Uganda already has troops fighting the Allied Democratic Forces or ADF under an agreement with the DRC government. The ADF is a Ugandan rebel group with bases in the eastern DRC. Experts warn Uganda and Rwanda's involvement in the conflict will complicate issues.
There are rebel groups from Uganda in eastern Congo and rebel groups from Rwanda who are also operating in eastern Congo. So Uganda and Rwanda have strategic political interests in eastern Congo, and they would want to have some strategic connections and links with some of those ethnic groups in Congo through whom they can now fight their rebel groups.
The deployment follows a decision by regional heads of state to help support the fight against rebel groups in DR Congo. Defense forces from the region have earmarked areas that the M23 have withdrawn from as positions to be taken over by the East African forces. Part of their duties will be protecting civilians and internally displaced persons. Over 130 armed groups are based in eastern DR Congo and have destabilized the mineral-rich country for decades. Recent clashes between the government forces and M23 rebels have intensified despite a call for a ceasefire and withdrawal by regional leaders. Regional leaders have now given immediate timelines for the deployment of the force with the hope of finding lasting peace and stability in the DRC.